Right, here's a quick video about the bottoms up grip. Okay, you'll see later on in the video what happens when I clean the bell up and I have it straight up and down in line with my forearm, vertical forearm. Okay, pull your elbow into your rib cage, all of that. I'll go through that later. So for now, what you see most people when the bottom's up, they'll take the bell on this side and clean it up, and they'll be holding it in the kind of okay of the hand. Okay. And then what happens then is you end up shrugging your shoulder because there's a line that goes up the top of your arm there. So if you're squeezing that hard, if you do it now, you'll feel it in here. And most people have shoulder impingement anyway. So if you're doing that and then trying to press your arm above your head, you can feel it in here. So you end up having to bring your head and you're there. Okay? And the whole idea of a press is you keep your shoulder away from your ear, pull it down, tighten your body so you feel your lat, and then you get your arm up here and you feel it all behind where your shoulder blade is, okay? So, instead of holding the bell this side, what I want you to do is hold it this side, okay? With this part of your hand. Push that part of your hand into the bell and you'll feel, if you rest on that and push in, you'll feel right up the back of your arm here, fire, all the way down into your shoulder blade, okay? And as you do that, you can feel that actually you can put quite a lot of weight on that, okay? You can rest your body weight on it because it's now resting on your big lat muscle. Whereas if you're here and you push into it, you can't rest much weight on that because your shoulder does this and comes away. So this puts your shoulder into position, this takes it out of position. So if the bell's resting on that and you're trying to press it, you've got your shoulder out of position. So at least on that side, it's in position, you're pushing it down. So then when you do clean it up, it sits on this shelf here, it fires up that line, you keep your forearm vertical and it sits in position, okay? If you're trying to hold it the opposite way, what happens is usually your elbow will come out, so you have to do that with your hand and you have to grip it harder, which fires this even more, and you're trying to just muscle the bell into position, okay, rather than it just sitting in position, which is exactly what we're after. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, so remember, we're going to take the bell, we're going to push this part of our hand into it on this side. So if I'm picking the bell up with my right hand, it goes to the right side, okay? And I'm pushing in, and as I push, I should feel my tricep fire. So grab the bell quite tight, okay? Then lat, push your foot through the floor, pull your shoulder back and down, clean it, and then you get your hip underneath, okay? So my forearm is vertical. There's a straight line right up the handle of the bell through the middle, okay? And I'm not gripping it too hard. It's sitting on this part of my hand, on this shelf, which is firing my tricep. It's firing that line all the way underneath my arm to behind my shoulder blade, okay? I'm just going to put it down again because I'm getting a bit wobbly. Okay, so it fires this line down here, remember, all the way behind your shoulder blade. So I explained that earlier on in the video. So, things you can do with this, basically presses and squats. March in place, stuff like that. I'll go on about that in a different video, but presses and squats. So, you can clean the bell up, and then you can do a press. Okay, and you can also do a squat. And what you'll find out when you first off do it, however you say that, you might feel it here. And that's because you're struggling to pull it down and engage, squeeze your elbow into your armpit, and elbow into your rib cage, squeeze your armpit, okay, which will engage your lat muscle. So just play around with it, see how it feels. Go light first. Remember, you want the bell in line with your forearm. If it's over here, your elbow's here, you're going to be wobbling about because this is disengaged. Enjoy.